Okay, she be going every single night. Day and night on my mind, pushing you to vibe.
How's it going, everybody? This is Tapa Drabber. Hope you're having another great day, and welcome back to another video. Alright, so folks, I recently got a brand new thing to allow me to listen to music in a different way like I have never heard before, and this is called an FM transmitter. Now, this is actually a pretty cool device that allows you to listen to music in your car while you're traveling, so that way you don't have to listen to the same songs on the radio all day, or your car's antenna is unfortunately not working as well as it used to be, and as a result there's a lot more static that's on your radio stations than there used to be prior to that. And I really like this thing because this is a thing that has allowed me to listen to music in a way that I've never heard before while I was traveling. I can play my Spotify, I can play YouTube videos or podcasts or anything like that in my car, and so I felt like I wanted to share exactly a little bit how you can do that for your car. Now obviously I know that there are a lot of people out there that are driving old cars because they can't afford to get new ones, and unfortunately one of the problems that they have is that their antennas that allows them to listen to their favorite radio stations may not work as well as they did in the past, and as a result there could be a lot more static that's going in your stations, and it's a lot harder to be able to listen to your favorite music. And there are just some people that would rather not listen to the same songs on their favorite radio stations. They would rather listen to their own music and travel on the go while they're listening to it, you know, just to mix things up a little bit. If you're one of those two people, I want to show you exactly how you can do that by using this thing. So today it's going to be more of a tutorial video. For this one, I'm going to show you how you can use your FM transmitter so that way you can listen to your own music wherever you go in your car, whether it's for those long road trips or just to have some fun with friends and family while you're on the road as well. It's really a simple step-by-step tutorial that will allow you to be able to listen to whatever you want while you are traveling. And this is really something that anybody can use, like no matter what car you have, an old car or even a new car. If you decide that, you know, you'd rather not go through having to log into your Spotify on your new car and all that stuff, this right here is a great way to be able to listen to your music literally wherever you go on your phone. So with that being said, we're not going to waste any time. Let's go outside right now and get straight to my car, and we're going to go ahead and show you exactly how you can set this thing up. Okay, so here we are in my car, and it's a pretty old 2-decade car as well, in which the radio antenna on my car, which transmits the audio for all the radio stations that I have in this, is dying off as well. So this will work pretty well for using this as part of this tutorial. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you want to find something like this. That you see here is a hole in which you use to put a cigarette lighter in. The first thing you're going to want to do is open the lid up there to open up the hole for the cigarette lighter, and you're going to want to put your FM transmitter into that hole, and you're going to want to make sure that you do this right, because if you try to push it too hard you could end up risking breaking this thing. So you're going to want to be very careful with that. So we're going to go ahead, open this up, and push these two and put it in right here. Alright, so that's all plugged in now. Now, although it's in right now, it's not going to work first because you have to turn your car on first. So before you do anything else, you're going to want to turn your car on here, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. Not going to turn it all the way on. And now, as you can see, the transmitter is now officially on because the radio here is now on as well with the rest of the car. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do here is you want to find a station that has both no static and is not in use. Now, this is important because you're going to want to make sure that if you are going to use this, that it's on a station that is not filled up by another station right now. For example, what I have on is 92.3 here in New Jersey and New York. It's Alt 92.3. That is a station that is already in use by that particular company. If I were to try to put the FM transmitter onto that particular station and play it on that station, it's going to risk violating the laws of the FCC, and that could get me into really big trouble, whether through a fine or repeated offenses could be a possible arrest. So you're going to want to be very careful on what station that you use. Make sure that it is not in use by another station. I'll leave a link to the description below. It's actually a pretty good link for allow you to be able to figure out which stations are not in use and which ones have the best frequency when it comes to less static and all of that. I'll leave that in the description below. Otherwise, your best case scenario here, if you just want to make life easier for yourself, is to go to 87.7, because that's a station that is an international station, so literally it's not going to be in use whatsoever here in the US, and it has no static whatsoever. So you're going to want to turn the knob here. We're going to move this back to 87.7. There you go. And depending on which kind of FM transmitter you're using, you're going to want to move that to the exact number that you have here on the FM station here. So with that being said, we're going to press the channel button here, and we're going to move this with the arrow to continue that until we reach our preferred station. There we go, right here. So this is 87.7, and this right here is also 87.7. So obviously, as long as they match and they don't have any static and there's no station that's actually using this, you're going to be just fine. And finally, the very last thing that you're going to want to do to make sure that this works is that your phone and its Bluetooth is connected to that FM transmitter. So I have my phone out right here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to settings, and what we're going to do here is we're going to go to Bluetooth, which is connected devices right here. So we're going to click on that there. We're going to go to Bluetooth here, and we're going to connect it to that particular device. Now you're going to want to make sure that you figure out the name for this particular FM transmitter. So for this one, it's MCC9. Depending on which kind of FM transmitter you have, it's going to have a completely different name depending on, you know, which one that you're using. So keep that in mind for whenever you reach this step. So for this one, we're just going to click on this right here and let it connect to the FM transmitter, which it now has done. So now your phone and whatever audio you're going to use for this phone is now officially connected to your FM transmitter. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the simple step-by-step process to setting this all up. So now the last main goal is just make sure this works. So go ahead very quickly and turn the audio up here. Put that at pretty good sound so that way we can be able to hear that. And we're going to go ahead and open up YouTube here and find a non-copyrighted song, so that way we avoid a copyright claim. And there you go. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple step-by-step process to be able to set this thing up, so that way you can listen to your music wherever you go on the go, so that way you don't have to listen to the same songs on the radio, or if in case you just want to change things up because your FM antenna is not working well in your old car. Now another thing I like about this here is that it also has a green phone call signal light picture here on this button here. That is actually for you to be able to call people while you're driving. So in case you cannot pick up your phone while you're driving, all you have to do is, as long as you're connected to the Bluetooth, is to just press this button and it will answer the call for you. You can go ahead and talk to your friends, co-workers, or any of your family members, and once you're finished with the call, it will just hang up for you and it will go straight back to your music. And so yeah, this is absolutely a real good modern day device here in case you want to, you know, steer clear from all the radio stations that are just playing all the same songs, and also just if you're in an old car and your antenna is not working as well. So it should be to allow yourself to play some music for, you know, any of those long trips that you're on, and really just enjoy driving around, you know, listening to some of your favorite tunes. And so yeah, it's a real good thing to have this device with you just in case, and really just pop out, sing along, and have some fun. And there you go. So it's a pretty simple step-by-step process. It really should take you no less than 30 seconds to be able to do this, and within that amount of time you'll be able to head out on the road and listen to any of your favorite music, podcasts, or even YouTube videos with this thing through your phone no matter where you go. It's a really simple process to be able to get the best out of your FM transmitter. And again, it is extremely important to know which station you are using for this thing. If it is a station that's already filled, like I've mentioned before, you could run into some trouble with the FCC. So be extremely careful with which station that you're going to use, because otherwise 87.7 is probably going to be your best bet, since it is the only station out there in which, absolutely as I know of, that has no static and really is not even filled here in America. But yeah, this is a real great product. I really enjoyed it, and really it's definitely something that has really allowed me to be able to change the way I listen to music wherever I go. So, you know, it's absolutely a great product, and so I felt like I just wanted to share some of that to you. So if any of this helps, feel free to hit that like button, and if you're still having any issues with learning exactly how you can set one up, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to be able to help you out. Otherwise, that's going to do it for another video. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so every new subscriber helps. As always, be sure to comment below for future suggestions for all my videos, whether it's blogs, projects, or challenges, or even tutorials like this one. You name it, leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to make them. And as always, follow me on my social media. All the links are in the description below. That's going to do it for another midweek video. I hope you all are having another great day, and as always, I hope to see all of you again in another video very soon. So long, everybody.